Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about addition of similar fractions. This is for Mathematics 7. Let's have our examples. Let's have number 1. When we say similar fractions, we are referring to those fractions whose denominators are the same. That's why they are called as similar fractions because of the similarities of their denominators. So if that is the case, this is what you are going to do. You have to add the numerators. So 8 plus 2, that is equal to 10. And then you have to copy your denominator, which is 12. Just write it once. Please do not add your denominators or else your answer will be incorrect. But what I want you to notice here is that, and I want you to remember is this. The final answer of a fraction is always in its lowest term. So therefore, if your answer is not in its lowest term, automatically that is not the final answer. There's a big possibility that your answer will be considered as incorrect. Okay, so let's have 10 over 12. We can still simplify it. How? First, identify what kind of fraction is 10 over 12. 10 over 12 is a proper fraction because the numerator is less than the denominator. So therefore, what you're going to do is to think of a number that can divide 10 and 12 at the same time without remainder. So therefore, we can use 2. 10 divided by 2, that's 5. 12 divided by 2, that's 6. And this is the final answer. It's 5 over 6. Why? Because there's no number that can divide 5 and 6 at the same time without remainder. That's it for number 1. Let's have the other example, number 2. So we have here 5 over 8 plus 7 over 8. Same process. Kindly add the numerators. So that's 5 plus 7, that's 12 over 8. Please check if it is the final answer. Yes, it is not. It is because there's still a number that can divide 12 and 8 at the same time. And you can use 2, you can use 4. Let's use 4. 12 divided by 4, that's 3. 8 divided by 4, that's 2. Is this the final answer? 3 over 2? No, it's not. It is because this fraction is considered to be an improper fraction. When I say an improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So therefore, to simplify it, you have to change that into a mixed number. So how are we going to do that? You have to divide the numerator and the denominator. So 3 divided by 2, that's 1. 1 times 2, that's 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. So this, your quotient will be your whole number. You will write it like this one. And then your remainder, which is this, which is also 1, will be your numerator here. And then your divisor, which is 2, will be your denominator. And this is the final answer, 1 and 1/2. Next, let's have another example, number 3. For number 3, we have here 1 and 2 over 16 plus 2 and 4 over 16. So how are we going to solve for it? Just add the whole numbers first. 1 plus 2, that's 3. And then kindly add the numerators. 4 plus 2, that's 6. and then copy the denominator. And then I want you to check the fraction part, which is 6 over 16, if it is already been simplified. It's not. Why? Because there's still a number that can divide 6 and 16 at the same time without remainder. That is, you can use 2. So 6 divided by 2, that's 3. 16 divided by 2, that's 8. Is this the final answer? Yes, it is because we can't find any number that can divide the numerator and denominator at the same time without remainder. And also, another thing, 3 over 8 is already a proper fraction. Next, let's have number 4. For number 4, we have here 5 and 8 over 9 plus 7 and 7 over 9. So same process. I want you to add the whole numbers first. So 7 plus 5 or 5 plus 7, that's 12. And then what's next? You have to add the numerators. So 8 plus 7, what's the answer? Correct, that's 15. So we will write 15 here over 9. Don't mind the whole number. Kindly focus on the fractions that we have here. So we have here 15 over 9. I want you to evaluate if we can still simplify it. Of course we can. It is because it can still be divided by 3. So just copy the whole number, which is 12. So write it here. Then divide 15 and 3, that's 5. 9 divided by 3, that's 3. Is this the final answer? No, it's not. It is because 5 over 3 is an improper fraction, this part. So therefore, you have to change this into a mixed number. How are you going to do that? Same process. Kindly divide 5 and 3. 5 inside, it will serve as your dividend, and 3 outside, it will serve as your divisor. 5 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times 3, that's 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. So kindly copy first the whole number that we have earlier, that's 12. And then plus, don't forget, 1, the quotient here. And then please have 2 as your numerator because that is the remainder and it should be placed in your numerator. And then your um divisor, which is 3, should be your denominator. So what I want you to do is to add the whole numbers only. 12 plus 1, that's 13. And then copy the fraction part, which is 2 over 3. So the final answer is 13 and 2 over 3. We cannot simplify 2 over 3 anymore because it is a proper fraction already. And there's no number that can divide 2 over 3 at the same time without remainder. Next, number 5. Same process. Add 2 and 1, so that's 3. Add the numerators, so that's 8 plus 2, so that is 10 over 10. So you have to simplify 10 over 10. It is because the first reason is it is an improper fraction because the numerator and denominators are the same. So automatically when the numerator and denominator are the same, it is equal to 1, this part. So it should be 3 plus 1, so that is 4. And that's it. That's the final answer. Thank you for listening today. If you have some inquiries about us, kindly message us via FB page. Bye and God bless.